everybody, in this video I'm going to show you my nail care routine. Everybody has been asking me for this like crazy, almost daily, weekly. It's insane. So I figured that I would make a new one. I do have an old one, but it has changed a little bit. Not too much, but I just figured it was a good idea to make a new one. The very first thing that I do in my nail care routine is file my nails. I do have a separate video for that, so if you want to see how I file my nails, I will link that video in the description. It's too long to put it all into one video. If you want to learn how to do that, definitely check out the video that I will link in the description. I will also put it probably in an annotation for you guys to click on it. So I wash my hands, I file my nails. I do use a crystal nail file. This one's from Mont Bleu. I have a big one. I have a mini one. Crystal nail files are really great. They are easy to wash and they last a really long time. I hate the foamy, gritty ones. I cannot stand those. So these are the only types of nail files that I use. After I'm done doing the whole nail file thing, I do like to use some cuticle oil. There's two different cuticle oils that I use. The first one is the Deborah Lippmann. This is a mini. I won this in a contest a long time ago, and I absolutely love this cuticle oil. It is awesome. It smells great. So I definitely recommend this one. I've been using it for a really long time. I also used Island Girl cuticle oil, I think. Sally Hansen, I think, makes some cuticle oils. Any cuticle oil will work, but I use this one. And then I also recently have been using this cuticle oil because I got it in a BoxyCharm box. And this one smells not my favorite. It has a really weird smell, but I do like that it has a little nail dropper. The Deborah Lippmann one has a brush, which I also like, but I feel like the nail dropper is just better. I like the nail dropper better. Anyway, I'm going to use the NCLA one. I've been using it quite a bit. So what I do is I just draw it up into the little dropper, however your cuticle oil comes out, whatever. Put a drop on each of my nails. That was actually a lot. I put a decent amount on. I use a lot. So I put it on all of my nails, and then I swipe it down over my nail. So it's like that. Usually I have enough cuticle oil on this hand that I can put it on this hand. So, you know, it all depends on how much you use. So I can rub them together like this, just to transfer the cuticle oil onto my nails. And then what I do is I massage my nail bed and the sides of my cuticles. And even sometimes I even do it like up under here, which may be a little weird, but I like rub the tip of my finger. Basically, I just give my nails a nice little massage for a little bit. I usually do this when I'm watching TV or watching streams on Twitch. Depends on what I'm doing. Netflix, whatever your go-to is. It feels really good. It's good for your nails. I like to leave the cuticle oil sit on my nails for a little bit. It's kind of greasy and feels weird, but it's good for them. And then the next thing that I do is I take either a cuticle pusher like this. So this one is kind of rubbery. It's not too hard. And then I also have a metal one. I prefer to use the metal one over the plastic ones. I like to use this just because it really does the job. So this may look like it hurts, but I promise you, if you do it gently, it doesn't. Basically what I'm doing is I'm just pushing back my cuticle. So do this extremely gently, because you don't want to damage your nail at all. So it may look like I'm doing it kind of hard, but I swear I'm not. It's very gentle. It doesn't even hurt. I can barely feel it. So I just push it back. Easy. Nothing crazy. And this should be easy if you have cuticle oil. It shouldn't be a problem. If you try to do this without having your cuticles softened, it's probably going to hurt and it's probably going to make your nails look like crap. So definitely use cuticle oil before doing this, or soak your hands, whatever you decide. I don't soak my hands because my nails are super brittle, so any kind of extra moisture in my nails just makes them break and crack and peel and all of the things that I don't want my nails to do. Another thing that I do, if I have any extra cuticle built up here, while I'm pushing, I gently like scrape it away. I'm not like scraping my cuticle down, I'm pushing, and then if there's any extra residue here, I will like very gently like scrape it away. Push. If there's any crap there, gently scrape it, which I don't have any, so we should be good to go. After I push my cuticles, if I do have any extra leftover cuticle, I do use a cuticle remover. I pretty much never use this because I don't have to, but when I have to, I do. But like I said, I pretty much never have to because the cuticle oil softens it enough that I can get it off. And no, this does not remove your entire cuticle. I know a lot of people freak out about that. It's not removing your cuticle. It's just softening the dead cuticle that is already down onto your nail that needs to come off for your nails to be healthy. So don't worry, it's not going to remove your finger or your cuticle or your nail. It's just going to soften the dead stuff that you need to get off. I also tend to get a lot of hangnails along the side of my nails. So one that I can show you is right here. It's just that little piece right there. What I do to get rid of those is I gently pull them out away from my finger. And then I take a pair of nail clippers. You can also get a pair of cuticle cutters. Don't cut your cuticle if you don't know what you're doing. You really shouldn't cut your cuticles at all because that can lead to infection, which is really bad. So don't cut your cuticles. Just leave them a go, push them back, and you'll be fine. But if you have any really long hangnails, kind of like this one's not too long, but if you have any long ones like this, I just try to cut them as short as possible without cutting into my skin or irritating the skin around it. So sometimes they happen and they're kind of hard to get rid of sometimes, but that's what I like to do. I just try to cut them down as short as possible. I don't have too many right now. That's pretty much it for my nail care routine. I do let the oil sit in my nails and I just continue to massage it until it pretty much goes away. Sometimes after I'm done doing everything, I'll add a tiny bit more. Not like the first time. I will literally just put the smallest, tiniest little drop. Only if my nails really need it though, so they don't seem to need it right now. They feel pretty good. So that is my nail care routine. I do this only when I absolutely have to, so if my nails are looking a little crazy or the cuticles are getting a little out of hand, I do it. There's no specific timeline of when I do it. It's just whenever they need it. After I'm done doing this whole routine, if I am going to paint my nails right after, I do swipe some alcohol over my nails to dry them out because the excess oil will make your nail polish peel off like crazy. So I tend to do this after I take my nail polish off and if I don't plan on putting it back on. But if I do plan on putting nail polish on, I will either wipe my nails with some alcohol or I will wipe it with some nail polish remover just to remove the oil that is on my nail bed. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it was a super requested one. I'm just going to say right now I'm not a professional, so if you are a professional nail tech and you have anything to yell at me for in the comments, feel free to do that. I don't really care, but this is how I do my nails. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.